right, Panther Nation, we're back. Coach Selman and Coach Garnes with the show that connects you to TIS Athletics. Coach, we got to talk about our guy again, Travis Kelce.
The GOAT.
I mean, at this point, I would have thought maybe they would have moved on their own separate ways. It wasn't going to work out. You know, that kind of thing was going on. But now, Travis Kelce on his off weeks is going to the concerts.
Caught a flight.
Caught a flight to Argentina and is down there and, at the concert with Dad.
Yeah.
With Taylor Swift's dad.
The Pops, the whole show.
I mean, you met the dad. She's met the mom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting more serious.
It definitely is.
You know, and you're looking around everything, and she done changed the lyric in her song.
Mid-show. You see the dancers were surprised?
Yeah, everybody was surprised. Travis Kelce's surprised. And shout out to our guy.
Man, once again, shout out to T. Kelce.
I mean, you cold with it when you get him to change the lyric to the song.
For sure.
So that's awesome. We did the show a while back where we had the Kelce shirts on, and that was the start of it.
For sure. It's about time for him to shout us out.
For sure.
It's definitely time. We gotta make that happen.
And we got to make that happen, So we got to tag him on our show post and try to get him to at least post us out there.
Panther Nation, help us get the T. Kelce shout out. Man. We need it for the school.
For sure. Or the Swifties or somebody.
Somebody to shout us out.
We're giving them a lot of pub on this national syndicated show we got here, the Panther Nation show. So as we always do, Coach, we are shouting out some great teams and programs today. So let's talk about that. Who we shouting out today?
Yes, basketball winter sports got started today. We're gonna shout out first our 7th grade boys basketball team, who are currently on a 2-game winning streak, beating Kingman, beating Douglas as well. A couple individuals are standing out on that 7th grade level as well. But overall, those guys are in a 2-game winning streak and playing really good basketball right now. Hopefully they continue to trend in the right direction.
They are. They are trending in the right direction.
Sure.
The first game was rough, and you had those first game jitters. They didn't, they were trying to put it together and had some missed opportunities.
Yep.
But the last 2 games, I've been really proud of the guys.
Sure.
They've been out there competing hard and applying the things that we're trying to teach them in practice in the games. And right now we're being led by Rashad, Shado, Colbert,
Mr. Triple Double,
Mr. Swaggy, Mr. Swaggy P out there, and he's playing well, and the rest of the team is following along as well and doing good. Secondly, Coach.
Yep.
Shout out to the Fine Arts Department,
absolutely,
who put on an excellent show with Willy Wonka last week. They did a preview for us at the school, and you were there.
Yeah, I was at the preview, and the show was informative. It was very spot on if you actually seen Willy Wonka, and it was entertaining. It was funny. The comedic breaks within the show was very spot on. I'm excited for that drama department with the mixture of middle school kids and high school kids. They worked really well together, so shout out to them as well.
And there's not a lot of places around that have the opportunity to mix middle school students and high school students in productions. And that's a unique thing that happens here at the independent school. And
it's not just throwing them in either. There's middle school students with lead roles.
Major roles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and we talk about this whole thing of integrating into the middle school and the high school and those kinds of things, and it don't just happen in athletics, right? It's happening in our activities and our fine arts programs, and so shout out to Mr. Kane and to the cast of Willy Wonka, who put on a great show preview and over the weekend. They do a great job, so keep it up. We look forward to the next show.
Absolutely.
Coach, there's a couple of great events happening on campus this week. Every year it's a tradition for TIS to serve Thanksgiving Day feast. for our families in the lower school and middle school. And it was an awesome time.
Absolutely.
You know, we had families here eating turkey, eating all the sides.
Mr. Davis entertaining as always.
Mr. Davis was out there serving it up
Yeah.
with his spatula and spoon.
Yeah.
And other staff and admin helped too.
Absolutely.
You know, we had some awesome aprons that were blue.
Yep.
With the nice Panther head. They were logos.
Shout out to Lita. She's been on them aprons for a while.
She has been on those aprons. Next year, though, we got to get some Adidas aprons.
Yeah. We got
to go along with the with the branding,
sure.
right?
Absolutely.
But it was an awesome event, and it's always great to see our families come out and
For sure.
support the Thanksgiving Day feast, and it's just a great school-wide event that we're always happy to participate in. So. That was awesome. And then also, today is Grandparents' Day at TIS, which is always an awesome tradition as well. You know, our grandparents get to come and see what's going on campus and connect with the divisions and do great things. And so...
No, that's definitely a tradition here. When I started working here and coaching here, that I love to see. You know, most people's grandparents by this time are looking for things to be involved in and do. I know my grandparents were helping out, whether I was getting me to and from school. So that's awesome to have them on our campus and give them something to do throughout the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And if your grandparents are here today, the kids get to go home early.
Yep.
And that's all my kids cared about. It's like, I'm calling grandma for sure.
I'm
so
calling them all year.
Calling them so they
Grandparents
come to
Day.
this day for sure. So I get out early.
Yeah, absolutely.
So shout out to the TIS grandparents here today on campus.
For sure.
And we're just happy to have them be part of the TIS family and community as well. Coach, it's that time, the time that we absolutely love on the show.
Yes, sir.
To bring on those that ball and get the call.
Absolutely.
Hello?
And this group that we're bringing on today is awesome and have been for some time. And so I'm excited to meet this group. But who are we bringing on today, Coach?
Excited as well. Today, who's deserving our call is the 8th grade girls basketball group who started out their season on fire. 3-0, winning their first one in Cheney, following that up against Douglas, and then winning again this week against Kingman. So they definitely deserve it. So I'm excited to bring the girls' 8th grade group on. So let's go.
Let's give them a call.
Hello?
All right, Coach, we have them here, the 8th grade girls middle school basketball team, defending CPMSL regular season, undefeated regular season champs and tournament champs from last year, looking to repeat again this year and off to a great start, 3-0, and have beat the last two teams with a combined score of 131-4 in the last two games. And thus, they've been balling and they get the call.
They definitely deserve the call. So without further ado, today we have with us, as you said, the 8th grade girls basketball team. We got with us Paige, Karis, Tink, C, Queen, I guess, Sarai. And we're missing a few, but we got our 8th grade group with us here today.
Yeah, and let's get right to it, Coach, because I'm excited about this group. I mean, super talented, you know, some of the best girls basketball players around the state and country.
Absolutely.
Here at TIS. And so let's just get right to it.
Absolutely.
All right, so ladies, talk to us a little bit about how the season's going so far. What are you excited about? And what are your goals for this season?
Don't all speak at once.
Okay, so something I'm excited about is like getting closer to each other so that we have more chemistry on the court and we'll play better. And yeah.
And with that said, you know, you're off to a strong start again.
Sure.
How do you know, with all that talent that we have on this team, how you talk about chemistry? How do you make that all work together? You know, there's only one ball out there, and you got really good players all over. So how do y'all make that work with all this talent?
Oh, well,
Maybe be like friends on and off the court.
And just sharing the ball with each other and just trusting your teammates.
Communication.
Absolutely.
knowing personnel too.
One thing I kind of want to touch on with you girls, we talk about obviously the incredible season you had last year and that combined season of 7th and 8th grade girls playing together. What's the difference this year with playing with those 8th grade girls and now you guys are the ones in charge? You're the 8th graders. You're the leaders. What is the difference you're seeing between last season and this season so far?
Well,
Lots of leadership. You have to be a leader in order to guide the 7th graders.
You can set a good example with them and like help them without being mean, because you can bring down their attitude.
Absolutely.
Very good. And so, you know, you're 3-0 to start the season. You know, you're dominating the league.
Absolutely.
How do you guys want to finish the season?
Undefeated.
to another ring.
And like TIS, we celebrate.
We
Coach.
celebrate,
I mean, we
absolutely.
came out last year with rings on it.
Yep.
It had a ring ceremony and everything.
For
Took
sure.
pictures. We had
Banners,
banners.
yep.
I mean, we did it big, and it was an awesome time. So we look forward to doing that again, and I feel confident this group is gonna do it. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Yeah.
And I want to leave you girls with, as we talked about with most of our middle school groups, we talked about you guys building chemistry and kind of team camaraderie and building up. You guys want to keep this going on to the high school level? Is this something that you guys see that can continue to work and building onto that high school level with this group?
I think we could go
Definitely.
state in it with this group.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the future is super bright for TIS girls
Obviously, I'm
basketball.
biased, but I definitely agree with that.
Coach, you're going to have an awesome few years here, with this group and what you have this year and coming up. It's just awesome to see the growth of our girls program and where it's headed. And we're super excited for this group and know they're going to do good things. And we look forward to seeing and having that ring ceremony again this year. So awesome job, ladies. You guys keep on rocking it. We look forward to supporting you and being there. And you guys just keep on winning.
Joining us again on the Panther Nation show with Coach Selman and Coach Garnes, the show that connects you to TIS athletics. We'll see you back here next week.
Go Big Blue!